Hello everyone, Ziggler here, Bork, Chef, you can call me whatever you'd like. So I wanted to share how I maximize my hunter's farming potential. It's like a little guide, like a little bit more of a deep dive. Just to like show you the setup and everything and what kind of tricks that you can do. And some of the tips you can use on, yeah, like you don't have to be a hunter to do this, but like some things is just nice being a hunter. I'm planning to do this on multiple classes, but the first one out is the hunter, really. Next one might be a rogue. But yeah, let's just go. So let's go over here and go. So why a Worgen? First off, well, it's because of the mobility with dark flight. And if we do like this, I'm actually gonna show you in game here. Let's see, it's this one. There we go. If we read on the dark flight here, it says, let me see it just so you can read. Activates your true form, increases our current movement speed by an additional 40% for 10 seconds. Of course, we're hunters, so we already have like a very good mobility. But this is just an extra button, really. It's 2-minute cooldown on it, and it has a 10-second uptime. So, yeah, it's just a nice speed boost, really. And another thing, if you are a skinner, it's very nice to be a Worgen because of Flare. Because Flare skinning skill increased by 15 and allows you to skin faster. You're skinning like twice as fast, so it's very, very good if you're planning to be a skinner. Next off, Hunter. This is a little like up to you, really. But for me personally, I really, really like this. Because, first off, you have a pet that has taunt. And I'm just briefly gonna show this macro, because at the end of this video and in the description below, I'm gonna leave a link to a macro video on like how you can do this as a hunter. But what I'm doing really is just the cast. Like I'm just doing. Wait, yeah, it's this one. So basically, whenever I'm using this macro over here, I'm gonna link it in the description, like I said. If I press it, I'm not even targeting it or anything, and I'm pressing this macro. If I target him, you see he has Misdirect on him. And I have this key binded on scroll down. On scroll up, for example, I have multi-shot. So I'm constantly giving my pet the aggro. But so it's really, really nice to be able to do this. And on top of that, if you are a hunter, whenever we actually do that multi-shot on top of it, we use the beast cleave, which says after you multi-shot, your pet's melee attack also strikes all other nearby enemies target for 75% as much for the next 4 seconds. Well, like basically it's just more AoE. So it's like, it's just good. It's just good. It's really nice to be able to do this. And but keep in mind, with the latest change on hunters, they've made it so whenever you're entering a dungeon, the pet taunt is getting turned off. So keep that in mind if you're planning to play as a hunter. Oh, sorry, there. So, and that's the first thing. So, mobility. We have Aspect of the Cheetah. If we go over here, obviously, it has a 30% more movement speed if we're not getting struck. And with us making the multi-shot and making sure that the pet has the target like on everything all the time, we have a free movement speed all time. It's really, really great. And as you can see, it says 38, but that's because of the glyph called Glyph of Pathfinding. Increases the speed bonus of your Aspect of the Cheetah and Aspect of the Pack by 8%, and increases your speed while mounted by 10%. So it's also good whenever you're like traveling between stuff. It's just 10% more mounted speed, so flying speed in this sense. It's just nice if you're planning to do something like in between dungeons or anything. It's just nice. And after that, we have Disengage. Disengage is the... Let's see, it's over here. Attempt to leap backwards, clearing movement, impairing effects, and increasing your movement speed by 60%. The reason why it's 60% is because of a talent called Post Haste. But keep in mind, if you want to do this, let's say that we're gonna travel up to these target dummies. If I'm running there, I need to turn my camera, use it, and turn it back. Because if I don't, if I'm just running, then I'm gonna be going back, and then I have to run the same distance again. So keep that in mind if you're planning on using this. I'm gonna show you right now. Let's say I'm running there again and I don't turn the camera. This is what's gonna happen. Going back, and then I'm getting the speed and then running again, which is just totally unnecessary. But it's very nice to do, like out of ledges or like staircases and stuff. Or you can do it by preventing fall damage, for example, if you're like dismounting and you're using it. It's just nice. So you can dismount and use it while like very close to the ground, so not taking fall damage and dying. Yeah. Next thing, the good thing with hunters is that they have high damage, both single and AoE, because both of the single target and AoE is really, really, really good, because you're able to stand there while your pet has the like aggro on everything. Keep in mind to use Mend Pet, because it heals the pet for 25% of a total of 10 seconds. So keep that in mind. We can see how much it's getting healed for. 13,000 currently, every single tick. So keep that in mind. Keep it up so it doesn't die. The great thing with the this talent is something that I absolutely adore whenever we're farming. You have a 30% chance when you fire a ranged attack that costs focus or kill command to reduce the focus cost of your next 3 arcane shot or multi-shot. And if we're doing single target like a boss, we're using arcane shot. And if we're making AoE, we're using multi-shot with also the, of course, of explosive trap. I'm gonna move this a little bit. Oh, never mind. Let's keep it there. But it's just great to have that, because none of the others is really that great. Sure, this could be nice, but it's just... It's not giving me enough AoE in my like humble opinion. Fervor doesn't feel that great. So I'm using Thrill of the Hunt. That's why it feels so good with the high damage in both single and AoE. Then we have the Barrage, which is just... the spraying on it is insane. This is so good whenever you use stuff. And if you use rapid fire, you're gonna shoot it even faster. But let's say I'm running up to this and I have the thing, so it making the aggro, the misdirect, and then I run here and I use it. It's gonna shoot everything. If I'm turning around, it's gonna shoot something like everything in front of me, really. So it's just great to be able to do that. It's high damage, it's pulling everything. So make sure you use the Misdirect first, and then you use the Barrage talent. After that is the reason why it's so good as well is because they can solo almost everything. One particular boss that you're actually not able to solo, for example, is the first boss in Black Temple. I haven't tried it. Maybe you can like go, I don't know, marksman or survival and dismissing the pet, because he does a stunning ability on the target that is not a boss, which you're not able to break out of solo. So keep that in mind. Some bosses, it's not that great, but most of the time they can solo pretty much everything, which is just great. But as always, keep in mind, keep the mend pet up on your pet so it doesn't die. Next up, we have the Spirit Bond talent, which says, while your pet is active, you and your pet will generate 3% of total health every 2 seconds. This is amazing, because you can stack up, like, you can, if you want to, you could go, like, try to get the best gear possible, obviously, because of damage as well. But then if you want to, just to be able to get as much out of this Spirit Bond as possible, stack up on as much stamina and health as humanly possible, because this is gonna stack up. It's gonna heal more, because if your percentage health is higher, it's gonna be more per tick. So it's just great. And you can also get the glyph of Animal Bond while your pet is active. All healing done to you and your pet is increased by 10%. So it's just nice. That is like, it's not 10% from the 3%, so it's not like it's 13, but it's just great. You can like calculate how much the 3 health is per tick. We can actually do that just to show you. Let's take full damage here. Let's mount up and take full damage. So we can actually do this real quick. Let's take damage and see how much is healing us. 11,000 per tick. 11,831. So let's do like this then. We go like that. We open the calculator. What did we say? 11,831 roughly. Times, because it's 10% more. So then it's plus 11,830. So it's 13,000. So basically it's just 1,000 extra health per second. It's just nice. And your mend pet is gonna heal more, which is basically keeping your pet alive even longer. So that's just amazing. Next thing, we have the glyph of Fetch. This is the one thing that I've been, like, one of the main reasons really why I actually leveled this hunter. I don't really know why it went inside, but let's kill something just so I can show you what it actually does. So let's just try and find something. Because imagine that you're able to kill something, but you don't have to run up and loot it. Sure, sometimes it can bug out, but it's not that often. So let's try and kill this, and let's see how it works. Yes, it dropped something. So it's a minor glyph called the Glyph of Fetch. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller again. There you go. Command your pet to retrieve the loot from a nearby corpse within 40 yards. Remember that in Cataclysm we have AoE looting. So let's say that this is a big pile of stuff, like trash, and I'm looting it. I have a keybinder to Alt Q, and whenever I press it, it's gonna run up there, loot it, and it's gonna be in my bag. As you could see, I looted the... Might be hard to see here. Let's do like this, unlock, and make the window a little bit bigger. I looted the soft dawn feather, which is over here. So it's just nice. You can keep going and use it like in between. Let's say I've killed something over here where I actually killed it, but I'm actually gonna go this way. Then I can send in the pet, looting it, and keep running. But you have to actually, like, it's like pros and cons using this, because if it drops like an epic or something that you have to confirm that you're looting it, like a epic or like a specific kind of drop, you have to go and loot it yourself. unfortunately. But it's just a cool trick that you can use. Next up, we have the Feign Death. Because Feign Death is amazing, because you can use it to lose aggro if you, like, got everything on you. Or to leave combat if the pet dies. But there's other tricks that you can actually do if your pet accidentally dies. I'm gonna make this a bit bigger just so I can show you. Because we have something called a blinding shot. I'm not sure if that is a... Yeah, it's a talent called blinding shot. And it's like an AoE thing. It says, you fire a magic projectile, tethering the enemy and any other enemies within 5 yards of the landing arrow for 10 seconds. If targets move 5 yards from the arrow, they are stunned for 3 seconds and will be immune to the effect of blinding shot for 10 seconds. But they're stunned for 5 seconds. During that time, if they're moving towards me, I can use it, run away, and whenever they're stunned, I can use revive pet, my revive pet ability, just to revive it, and then I can keep going again. And it's just nice. It's like a lifesaver, or let's say that you want to pull more, but they're a little bit too close. You can use it on yourself while you're running, so it's gonna be, or a little bit in front or something. And once they're passing it, they're gonna get stunned. So yeah, it's just really, really, really nice. Let's do like this again. Sorry, gotta make this a bit bigger here so I can read it. And let's go to the other thing, which is engineering, is what I'm having on my hunter. Number one reason, really, well, it's not the number one, but it's really convenient to have the auction house in the shrine, because you can have it, like, you don't even need to skill it up. You can have it on skill 1. Just learn the engineering, and right next to this staircase here, you see this little bot, like robot, and you can access the auction house here. And it's just an amazing place because you also have the mailbox right next to it. And you have a vendor. And you have the bank. Yeah, it's just really, really, really great to be able to have it like this. We have anvils. We have everything in this corner here. So, yeah, if you're having like a guild just for yourself or something, you have everything here. It's just amazing. The other thing is, we can open lockboxes. So if we look at this, we have the Smith's Power Keg, which blasts open locked doors and chests that require lockpicking skill of 450 and below. Like, unless you're a rogue, that you can pick locks and open the boxes, this is just great to be able to do this. Like, if you don't have a rogue. I have it. I do have a rogue. But it's just nice to be able to do this anyway. It doesn't cost that much to open anyway. And I crafted a few. And they don't drop that often. But it's just nice to be able to open all the lockboxes that you're getting while you're farming. And the next thing is the Nitro boots. The Nitro speed boots. If we go into Tinkers, we have over here the Nitro boots. Which says that... There they are. It's a belt enchant over here, which says that it allows you to greatly increase run speed for 5 seconds. They rarely explode violently, but so don't worry about it. They can mischarge, so you're getting actually like a like a dot debuff, like flames. But if not, you can use it like this. And it's such a high mobility for 5 seconds. You can get really, really, really far. Just nice, like, just an extra mobility speed, really. So, yeah. And also, we have the Goblin Glider. If we go in here again, we go to the Tinkering, you can see the Goblin Glider. allows you to deploy a goblin glider and fall slowly for 30 seconds. The glider has some initial thrust and allows you to turn while falling. So let's just fly up and I can show you. You can use this in many different places. Like, let's say at the entrance of Magtheridon's lair and you want to get down to Magtheridon to pull the boss and like get the whole instance and all the trash there and killing it. You can use it up there and fly all the way down. So if I use it now, it's keybind it to 7, then it's like this. You can use it like this. But you can also like increase the speed of it, because if you already have a movement speed on, it's gonna be even faster. It's just great to have. You can use it between platforms or whatever. It's just nice. And the next thing, why it's nice to be engineering, is because we can use grenades. It's really up to you. Sometimes on some servers, it's, in my opinion, they're not really profitable to use because you're making a lot of damage anyway. Maybe you could use some of the old ones if you think that they're worth it. Currently, for me, for example, I don't really feel that they are worth doing, really. It's just extra damage, but it just costs money. But it's just nice to be able to do it if you want to. Next up, we have Mailbox, the Moly. If we search here, Moly, we can create a toy that is basically a portable mailbox that we can put out for 10 minutes with a 1 hour cooldown. This makes us be able to stay at one location for longer, like outside of a dungeon or something. If you just want to be able to send stuff, or if your bags is full or something, it's just nice to be able to do this. It's like a portable, and remember, once you've learned it, you can go into toys, and it's gonna be here. But keep in mind, you need the engineering to be able to use it. But it's just nice. And this one is really great if you're also able to, I haven't written it down, but it's just good if you have the traveling mammoth, because then you can just vendor trash or like sell all the grays, sell all the blues, epic screens, or whatever you want to sell to keep the bags empty. And then if the bags are too full, then you can use the Moly to send away all your stuff with that portable mailbox. It's just great. Next thing we have is something called a Lootarang, which basically is the same thing. It is, well, it's not basically, it is the same thing as the fetch ability that I talked about earlier, where the pet is running away and looting stuff for you, which is this one over here. You can craft it, and the same thing, you can find it inside the toy. So once you have it, you have it. You can buy it on the auction house, you can craft it. It's really up to you. But you need the engineering to be able to use it. It's just nice to be able to do it. After that, we have the wormhole generators. In my opinion, I think they're not used enough. If you're like farming something in, like, let's say Northrend, and like once you're there you want to go back to Pandaria or whatever, you can use it. Remember that the Pandaria one, you can't pick where you're going. But if I'm using the wormhole generator Northrend, you can use it. It's gonna be a 4-hour cooldown, but it's really nice to be able to get, like, for example, let's say that you want the blue Protodrake from the, I think it's Utgard Pinnacle. If you use this one, and you use the Howling Fjord, you're gonna spawn, I'm gonna show you exactly where you spawn, because I did it the other day. You spawn, like, on top of this, the Utgard Keep. So it's gonna be there. So, you can use it, like, once a day. Put on the heroic, go inside, kill the boss, maybe use the wormhole back. So then you're done with that mount. It's just amazing. So you can pick places: Borean Tundra, Howling Fjord, Sorlisar Basin, Ice Crown, and Storm Peaks. So look up where the places goes, like where you're going. I haven't tried all of them yet, because I'm rarely a engineer. Next one, we are going to Enchanting. Obviously, on my farming class, I have Enchanting. Enchanting is my favorite profession ever since like the start of my WoW, well, career or like adventure. And I started playing in, I think it was late 2006. And I've always had the Enchanting because some like greens are more worth vendor trashing and some are more worth disenchanting. And keep in mind that the disenchant things doesn't cost anything to put on the auction house, really. It's 1 copper. And you can put it out for any amount of time that you want to, and it's still gonna cost 1 copper. So it's really, really nice. Like, it's not like it's gonna cost you to keep it in your bag and keep reposting them until they are sold. So, yeah, that's just basically how I'm doing it. Whenever I'm doing all of this, I'm gonna show you how, for example, I'm doing this. We can remove this one now, which is this one. And I'm using the TSM as well, Trade Skill Master, to be able to destroy things and keep track of all the different prices and everything. Because I can hover over an item and I can see what the disenchant value is and what the percentage is if I'm having a bigger chance of getting a dust or if I'm able to getting a like essence. So then I can determine if I feel it's worth disenchanting or vendoring after that. But yeah, that's just a quick guide. Well, not a quick, it's 26 minutes. So but yeah, if you felt like I missed something, or if you think that there's another class that would outdo this by a long shot, like it would be way better if you do it like this, comment down below if what you think. Like, and as well, like, if you think this is bad, is this good? Is this helping you? Comment down below what you think about this. And if you click on any videos of here, you're gonna see a video with me from the past. And until next time, bye bye!